Hey guys, welcome to another edition of The Gift of Gab. So today I want to talk about vocal fry, okay? It's this, it's fun. This is a follow-up video to my super ridiculously popular video on sibilance, which I never thought in a million years would be like my most watched thing on YouTube ever. Why am I overpronouncing my S's? It's another one of those interesting speech quirks that kind of define our voices and that break down vocal characteristics. So I want to explore that with you today and talk a little bit about what it is and how it happens and help you to discover whether you have it. Is it a problem? Is it not a problem? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it whatever? So let's talk about it.
Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
Typically, vocal fry happens when we end a sentence or a phrase on a lower pitch and constrict our airway or our vocal cords, creating a sort of creaking sound when we do it. And some people, myself included, we have a natural amount of vocal fry that takes place when we speak. I fry all the time. It's not something I think about. It's not something that I do on purpose. It's just a natural component of my voice. It always has been. If I'm being very aware of it and I'm on mic and I'm doing a particular type of character or I'm doing a particular type of accent, I can easily eliminate it. And I usually do this by raising my pitch a little bit and opening and relaxing my throat when I speak so that I'm extra aware of whether or not I'm placing any type of pressure or any type of, again, constriction on my throat, my airwave, my vocal cords. But, and I just did it right there, that little bit at the ends of those words and phrases, it's just a natural occurring phenomenon for some people when they speak. The majority of us, however, especially in the United States, we are aware of vocal fry and it has become somewhat exaggerated thanks to the Kardashians. Yeah. They popularized the creek. Yeah. And I think it's because it's so overdone. In fact, the Kardashian Creek, I'm surprised it's not called that, to be completely honest. I don't know why it's not. Maybe I'm creating something new, a hashtag Kardashian Creek. I don't know. That sounds like a place, whatever. That sound has sort of replaced what we used to think of as the old Valley Girl from the 80s, because that's so passé and so overdone. But their kind of brand of new modern Californian Calabasas girl has definitely taken over as now what people think of as a Californian and as a girl, you know, from that area. From a voiceover standpoint, too much fry can make your voice kind of grating. It can be kind of harsh. To make a really terrible but very vivid analogy, it makes you sound like a rusty gate. Yeah. Literally, if you can picture that, like a really rusty gate on a windy day. A lot of people find it very, very annoying. A little bit of fry is fine and really not a big deal and not something that people are going to have too much of an issue with. Too much fry and you're kind of in like haunted house nightmare voice territory. That's vocal fry in a nutshell. Is it something that if you feel you have it, again, should you be overly concerned about it? Again, if it's mild, no, not really. One of the things you should ask yourself, though, is it natural or is it something that you learned? That is always something to take into consideration. Young women, especially, are very susceptible, right, to what they hear, what they see, what they watch, and style icons. And, the Kardashians, as an example, being who they are. If you grew up watching them, if you were sort of immersed in that culture, maybe it's not a natural occurring component of your voice. Maybe it's something you learned how to do. Maybe you emulated it without even realizing you were doing it. Then maybe it's worth exploring toning it down or starting to loosen the throat, relaxing your vocal cords and starting to eliminate some of the fry. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this helps. And if you've not seen it, check out the video here on sibilance, where you can learn more about different vocal characteristics. Bye.